Question. I don't know.
In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smile. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up, I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time. Lonely ass world is getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there.
Good morning to the DMV and the rest of this world. This is your girl REESE, aka the best that ever did it, aka you know what it is. All right, man. Today is Monday Madness. What is today's date? Today is April the 24th. Happy birthday to my little fat little cheek, Leela. Leela Laverne Polly, happy birthday. I love you. Auntie loves you. That was my little bag of badness. Today's her birthday. She is 34 years old today. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful young lady. Man, she got a body like a little stallion. I'm like, if I had that legs and her body, I would be in trouble. Probably right now today. Anyway, I wanted to send out to all my birthday shots, everybody else who's celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday. All right, y'all. All right. Monday Madness. And yes, I got some things that I'm mad about. When Donna has some things that I'm mad about. You know, one, I don't know what Trey is. Trayvon, if you out there and you see this, get your butt on this camera and stop messing around, my little songbird. But maybe you have other stuff to do, so I don't worry about that either. You know, you just come in when you can. You know, Mama still love you. He called me Mama Reese. So your mama always love her songbirds. I love my children. Okay, let's talk about what's going on a little bit in the news today, in our little local news today, right? Y'all heard about at RFK. If you wasn't out there at RFK this weekend, they had the 420 party. And they were saying how everybody was out there selling T-shirts and 420, you know, and you get your edibles and all that good stuff out there at the, I think it was the RFK Stadium. They said when that cloud storm came up, the people went to running. It's funny because they said the vendors went from selling the T-shirts to selling ponchos. Like they just knew it was going to rain, but you would not rain out a 420 party, honey, a celebration. They was like, oh, forget this. They said, rain or shine, they're going to get their edibles on. That's what they got to do. And I'm not mad at them about it. You know, they can do what it do. Oh, I got guests in the house. I'm sitting up here with my eyes closed because I can't, the glare from the screen sometimes bother me. And I didn't even know I had company in the house. Zing Dong. Who's got me this morning, darlings? It's my
Hey,
Good morning. Good morning.
Hello, y'all.
Good morning.
This is Monday Madness, baby. But
What's up,
before,
Phoenix? How you, love?
hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm good. How you, Ma? How you doing?
Bonnie, before I get into what I'm about to get into, I want to know how was y'all's weekend? Phoenix, I want to know about my ice cream social. How was it?
I'm gonna let Trayvon go first, and then I'll talk about it.
Okay.
Well, I didn't really do too much this weekend. I mean, I got some fishing line in my tackle bag and stuff together because I'm ready to start fishing. It's about to be that time. But yeah, I mean, I didn't really do too much. Just got outside, got some sunlight, got some exercise, but I didn't really do too much. I enjoy myself though.
Shoot, that's good.
You know, yeah, got some small things.
Okay. Phoenix.
Okay, you guys. So Saturday was the rooftop social. It did rain, but we still had our event because the rooftop has a covering. So we had the option of having doing the covering and being outside. And we had a wonderful time. We had a great turnout. Let me cut my camera on, sorry. We had a great turnout. We did our thing, of course, and we had some performances. So we had G Baby and Joe Champ do. They were the comedians that came up there, and then we had Elsky Stacks perform. And those who don't know who Elsky Stacks is, he's an awesome performer from the DMV area. And he did his thing. If you go on to the No Filter Show page, Facebook, IG, or my page, Louise Harrell, on Facebook or IG, the Blue Phoenix, you can see one of his performances. I'm going to upload some more stuff today. And but we had a great time. We had the ice cream. They had, we had vendors there. It was really, really great. And we are actually doing it again September 2nd, you guys. So those who missed it this time can come out September 2nd and do it with us again.
Okay.
I know that's right.
September 2nd. Is that Labor Day weekend?
Yes.
Because that Labor Day weekend always falls before my birthday weekend. So y'all already know that September is my birthday month, and I celebrate the whole month. Oh, okay. So, so yeah, I might have to jump out
Oh
of
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, that'll
ice
be
cream.
cool. Yeah, but also we have other events coming on. But for my own personal event, June 17th, I am doing my second quarterly tea party. This tea party will include the gentlemen as well this time. So the first tea party was just the ladies. This tea party will be ladies and gentlemen. If you're
Okay.
interested, please reach out to me. There will be a $20 cost. $20 cost. With that cost will go for your materials um, that you're going to use at the tea party.
Okay.
I'm
You have
putting
the
together.
event where it's going to be at?
Not yet. I'm looking for the spot. I've been looking for the spot for the past couple of months. It's like everybody's booked up. It's
Mm,
been kind of difficult, but I'm really really searching. So hopefully, it was today the 24th. So hopefully by the 1st of May, I'll have the spot so I can start putting out the flyers and the event, the
okay.
invitation.
And out there to my listening audience, if you know a spot where we can commandeer, where we can do this event at, please reach and let her know. Please contact her and say, hey, this is a
Yes,
good spot
please.
there. There.
Reasonably priced because I am financing this myself. Also, I need to be able to have a spot where either a plug or something so I can, because I actually do serve tea at my tea parties. And I
Okay.
serve food, but the food does not have to be cooked. This is, finger sandwiches. We have the petite fours, different things like this, fruits, vegetables, different things. So I don't need to cook, but I do need to be able to make the tea.
She do new outlets, and also for the music, because I know y'all don't want me singing in the background.
You can sing
'Cause
it in the
'cause
background.
I plan to be there for this event. Definitely, I wasn't able to make because of some unforeseen circumstances, something that was out of my control. I wasn't able to make the
And
first
that's all
part,
right. That's all right.
but I definitely want to come and hang out and support my girl. Definitely. And I missed my little speaking engagement, but it's okay because you guys can catch me doing what I do this Saturday at Martin's Crosswind for Tea Time Media. That's another tea party. Tea Time
Yep, yep,
Media.
yep.
um, and that networking and stuff. I'll show you guys the flyers later. But honey, okay, now I was talking about what was happening in the local news about the 420 getting rained out, but it didn't rain nothing out because they was still out there. They went from selling t-shirts to ponchos. They was gonna get their 420 delectables, the edibles, and all that good stuff. They was gonna make sure that happened. They was gonna make sure, and I ain't mad at them about that at all. At all. I had a good time this weekend, baby. Let me tell y'all something. Okay, because you know I'm gonna give y'all the 411 and spill the tea about this new edition legend concert. You know I'm gonna take it from the top to the bottom,
Oh
from the
yes.
bottom to the top. Girl. Okay. I missed them. First, let me say that I've always wanted to see New Edition. That has always been on my bucket list. But I'm happy that I did get the chance to see them sometime in their life. I couldn't see them 34 years ago, 36 years ago. I was in high school, had to work. Everybody got the tickets. That's when the tickets was $38 for like the best seats. That was back in the day. So it went from 38 to $200 tickets, But and everybody was older and mature. But let me tell you guys about the lineup. This is what made me mad. Okay. And then let me tell you how New Edition saved the day. Those are some performing brothers. I got to give it to that. So the New Edition Legends Tour included the groups that was 40 plus years, except for Tank. Tank is the only newbie on the block. Okay. You had Tank, you had Guy, you had Keith Sweat, and you had, New Edition, right? All righty, let's get with Tank, because I'm gonna grind my gears and we're gonna pick them apart. Okay, my problem with Tank
Don't pick Tank apart.
yes, because this is you from the DMV, Tank. You went to Suitland right along with my sisters. We know you, Tank. You local, but for you not to come and present it and bring yours because in your hometown, come on, Tank. Come on. I got some pictures up a Tank with his t-shirt on and with his t-shirt off. Molly, you want to show the people this was Tank with his t-shirt on. He was up there singing and stuff. Had his little blouse on at first. Well, shirt, whatever you want to call it. He took his shirt off.
Oh yeah, a shirt, not no blouse, not
He
no
took his
blouse.
shirt, he took his shirt off. Because it was fancy with the rhinestones across the collar, black. He took that off, act like he was gonna throw it in the audience. He was like, "I'm about to throw this in the audience." And he was like, "Here you go, handed it to the lady off to the side." They was up there screaming and everything. So he out there flexing and showing his shirt, but he needed to be concentrating on his singing. We was waiting all day to hear "I Deserve." How you gonna cut off your music, Tank, to sing somebody else's cover? I was upset about that. I'm like, no, bitch, we want to hear you. Sing your shit. I was like, we didn't pay this, but we want to hear you.
What did he sing?
He sung Bonnie Raitt, "I Can't Make You Love Me If You Don't." Okay. Then he sung Maxwell, "Pretty Wings." I'm like, okay. Then he sung "This Woman's Work." But you gonna cut off "I Deserve" in half. You can't shorten his songs to sing them. No, baby, we want to hear you, Tank. We want to hear your music. And then it was like he was singing with the music. and the music was louder than him. So you couldn't hear. We was like, what? What did he say? What did and I'm like, no, he didn't.
I wonder why they did that.
I
And
don't know why
he's
they did
dealing with
that.
hearing loss.
Honey,
So
he's
oh,
suffering
that's
with
Jay
hair loss.
Valentine right there.
Jay Valentine, that's my boy. He got up there. He sung the best song that they Tank did was when him and Jay Valentine did their song together because
Oh,
that
slow.
was live. That was
Good morning, Malik. Good
And
morning.
I was like, I said, who's that? I said, is that Bobby Valentino? I thought it was Bobby
No.
Valentino at first.
Yeah.
He said Valentine. And then I said, wait a minute. I said, what's Tank up there doing and two men singing love songs? I'm like, wait a minute. So, I'm looking
But
little
you never heard that song before? It's been out for about 2 years, I think. That's a good
no.
song.
But I heard the rumor mill that Tank was the one that said that if you giving another man fellatio, that don't make you gay. I heard that. I ain't hear that
He
song. I
said
heard that.
he
Uh,
that was more than five. Now how you remember that and ain't heard that song that they up there singing that's been out less than 2 years,
yeah, I know.
man? You like the
She worried
drama.
about that.
No,
She like the
no,
fellatio.
that was
You like the
bumping.
fellatio. She
That
like.
that that the fellatio had more
Yeah,
buzzing than
that
that
was on
song.
Angela Yee's lip service that he can't. He said that. He
Yeah,
said you should
I,
he
listen,
said
I was
that
try it.
shit.
like, what? I'm like, boy, you just hush your mouth. But you want
Yeah, I
all
was
the
there.
women lied, no, don't do that. All the women was screaming, but then he took his shirt completely off. He took the dress shirt, then he took off the t-shirt and started flexing. And then he kept every time he turned to the side and showed the guns, all the women scream.
Lord have mercy.
But with Jay Valentine and him, they did an excellent job on that song. Too bad his whole set couldn't have been that polished. Okay, that was Tank. We move him out the way. Anybody in the audience say anything about Tank?
Right.
Monte.
Ain't nobody else take all that and do all that shit. Ain't nobody else gotta
Ain't nobody
come on.
saying nothing about Tank. Okay, now we
Nah,
get
nah, that Molly was talking about Tank.
we get
Molly
to
was talking about Tank. He said anybody else take this shirt off.
let me tell you, God need to change their name to just some dudes because I'm trying to tell you, I don't know what happened to Aaron Hall. Look, I know Aaron Hall is 58 years old, Teddy Riley 56, and his little brother 54. Okay. And they people telling me, oh well, when you get older, you're not gonna sound as good. That's bullshit. Cause Jeffrey Osborne still
Nah,
sound good. Uncle Charlie still sound good. Uncle Charlie 70. And he sound
yeah.
good with the Gap Band.
The Isleys.
So I thank you. So don't give me that, oh, because they, or whatever. I don't know if Aaron experienced some type of medical disability or whatever, but that was not Aaron Hall. And I was like, who uncle is up there pretending to be Aaron Hall? Teddy Riley was there. So it was Teddy, Aaron Hall, and his brother Damien. But I kid you not, when they were singing a song, I was like, I'm just saying bye bye. You know that song God had out bye bye baby. I'm like, come on, God. I'm like, come on. I thought the guy was gonna really give it to us, right? Aaron Hall
hmm
didn't even sing his song "Don't Be Afraid," and Aaron didn't even sing "I Miss You." How about that? And that
You
was
know what?
really
Hold
it.
on. Go. You know what? Go ahead. Go ahead.
You know what? What? This is a
I'll
show.
tell you when you finish.
This is a show, and I paid these good money for these tickets. This is the Legends tour. And if you're a legend, be a legend. Because I know I was there thumping and listening to their music. Back then, this
Yeah.
is 40 years ago. Weezy, you ain't even 40 years old. So I was listening to their music.
First of all, hold fast, ma'am. Okay.
This
That
is
don't mean
40
I
years
ain't listen
ago.
to the music.
You listen to it after the fact. I listened to it when it was there, when it was hot.
He said the audience grows up and moves on.
But you
He
know the
abuses body
older,
drinking and
older
whatever else.
people, we're looking,
Says NYC Playboy. Yeah, he abused his body drinking and whatever. Yeah, and they're not the type of artists no more. Artists, even the older ones, most of them don't believe in continuously vocal training. You have to keep that instrument going. You can't let that shit slide and be and taking splashes of wine like Mariah and all that and wonder why you're. Yeah, she has nodules and all that for those that
Yeah.
get into all that, but most of them is drinking, y'all partying like y'all still 27, like y'all still 35 when y'all's really 54 and motherfucking, that's what it is. They don't keep the instrument going. It's
and,
unfortunate. You have all that money, but you know,
but
there's no
I
reason.
would assume when you're touring, you know that you keeping it going because you steady touring.
No. But
No,
the actual practice of vocal rest and actually drinking, like for instance, alcohol and stuff is terrible for your voice. I know certain celebrities want to smoke a blunt while they on stage performing and they winded and they nah. These beer bellies out here, these big kegs, nah,
well,
come
they
on.
looked good as far as their body. Guy looked good. Teddy looked good. They looked like they was even Aaron looked good. And all of them, Aaron, Teddy, Damon, they all looked good, like they were in shape. But I don't
But
know what was coming out of their bodies. They should have just lip sync and let us look at their bodies. They should have did.
Well, like
but then
Trayvon
isn't
said,
that still
they're not
cheating?
training.
They're not training. They're not staying up with that movement. You got to constantly be able to breathe and manage your air while you're singing, while you're moving on stage, while you're interacting and working the whole stage. That's
See,
a
but
whole.
this tour has been going on for a minute, right? The Legends tour with New Edition, and you mean to tell me
Yeah,
that
I'm
they're not?
getting a phone call.
You go on tour with New Edition. This is your money. This is how you make your money. You know, you would want to give the people a showmanship instead of be like, I don't care. I get paid anyway. I don't care. You know, that kind of attitude. You know, because we came to see a show. Okay, moving right along from Guy. Like I said, they did. Teddy Riley did his thing when he did a New Jack Swing. You know, Teddy sounded good. He did his little thing. Go ahead, Teddy. Help a little think about the New Jack Swing. And let me tell you, it was perfect because he brought it back and he said, "I got Keith Sweat," and that's when Keith Sweat came out. Keith Sweat. I was all screaming because I was happy because I love me some whining ass Keith Sweat. But baby, I don't know what Keith was doing. He must have sweated too much. He must have had a fever. I was just like, no, Keith, no, because I was battling Misha. Say Keith Sweat sound better than Tank. No, Tank sound better than Keith Sweat. Me and Misha was battling. I'm team Keith Sweat, right? Me and my sister, team Keith Sweat. Misha was like, no, she's team Tank. So why did Keith get out there, come out there with Hennessy? It's funny that Trayvon should mention it. Keith came out there talking shit to the audience, had a drink in his hand, saying, "Oh, everybody's saying that I was drunk on tour, that they saw me drunk." And he said, "Fuck them. Fuck y'all." Okay, mistake number one. You don't say fuck you to the people that's paying your salary. But obviously, he did. So he had his Hennessy in his hand. And he was like, "I'm not drunk. I just had this glass of Hennessy." And, you know, and I'm like, this nigga slurring his words. Keith Sweat. I love me some Keith Sweat, but this joker sounded like an old man singing with no teeth. Now, you ever heard people talk and sing with no teeth, like when they're talking and they're... I was like, what is Keith doing? I was like, no, come on, Keith. He was out there doing his show. We couldn't hardly hear him. Sound like he was slurring his words and stuff. Had to drink cocktail in his hand. You know, he told everybody, "I'm drinking Hennessy." All right, Keith, do you? That's why you sound like an old man with no teeth. He did a change. Somebody else came out and was singing. The girl that he had with him singing, she could blow. I said, "Is that little Mo from Baltimore?" Because this sister could blow. I'm not sure who he had with her, but she could blow. I'm like, "Go ahead, girl, sing it, girl, sing it." And somebody else came out to sing while he did his change. How come the intermission between him changing his clothes up sound better than he did? I was like, "Nah, I paid to see." Yeah, girl. Yeah. It was one, it was like that. So then Keith went to go up to hit this note. And I kid you not, when he hit that squeal, I ducked because I said, somebody let a pterodactyl. I said, there is a bird flying around. I said, this is the good Lord bird or somebody flying around this damn stadium. I said, what the hell was that? And everybody looked at each other like, I know that wasn't Keith trying to hit a note.
Oh, hold on, Reese. DJ Humman, the one man, said, "Did you know that Teddy Riley's Rump Shaker was actually written by Pharrell Williams in 1992, freshman year in high school?" Wow.
Go ahead.
That sounds like a freshman boy song.
I like that. I like you. Hey, DJ Humman. Okay. But Teddy Riley did his Rump Shaker. That was good. And when he did that, you know, he carried Guy. Teddy did. Because poor Aaron was singing real slow too. We was like, what this song, you know, but something was wrong with Aaron's voice. Something must have happened to Aaron. I don't know if we get the 411 to figure out did something, man. Do you know, DJ man? Do you know if anything happened to Aaron Hall? Because poor Aaron. You could hear it. It sounded like pain when he
They
was.
look good though. New Edition. They look good.
Baby, New Edition. Oh my God! Wait a minute, Louise. Wait a minute. Let me take this in order now.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Say about it in order. Now, Keith Sweat hit that horrible note, and everybody in the state. It was like a hush fell over Jerusalem because we was like, no, he didn't. I told you we was like just like who did that? You know, that almost made me get up and walk out. I was gonna walk to the concession stand, but nonetheless, get up and walk to the concession. But I wanted, to hear New Edition from the beginning when they came on there. Man, New Edition. Okay, now we gonna get to New Edition. So far, Epic fail, and fail. You right? These ain't no $200 ticket seats. We was in the ADA section, but still, the price tag on that ticket, you figure you seeing all the legends that, okay, it'll be worth it, right? So far, no, and no. Okay. New Edition. Let me tell you, my babies came up, all 6 of them came up from the floor, baby. I'm like, oh! I was like, oh, shucks. And they was looking good in their little suit and everything. Then had the red sparkly stuff on. I'm like, oh, look at Ralph. Hey, Ralph. And they looked good lined up. Okay. They said, I'm this. I'm Bobby, Robbie. Bobby was the last one. Okay. How about after Bobby said his name, he did like this and walked off stage? Did Bobby just leave the stage? How Bobby just gonna leave the stage and he's singing in this song? Because this is what they sung, took it back to the New Edition when I was like, wait a minute. Come to find out, Bobby must have had suffered a stroke or sick or something. Something else is going on with Bobby. Bobby did not dance Harley the whole night, only one time at the end. And I felt so bad for Bobby because he did this and he did that and he walked off stage. Ricky and Bill Biv DeVoe, Ronnie, they was dancing and singing for Bobby. They was singing Bobby's song. So Bobby is going through something. I think he must have had a stroke or something. So when the health report, Bobby, but bless their heart, they still included Bobby when he did his songs. They came on with him after Bobby did a couple of his songs. He left. Yes, Bobby did Ronnie. And he didn't sound too bad. Once Bobby got warmed up, he was letting them have it. Okay, Bobby just can't sing and move at the same time because poor Bobby. Poor Bobby. That's all I'm gonna say. But let me tell you about Mr. Bev, Biv, and DeVoe. They got it, and they 55, and they look good, sound good. Rob Trazavet sounded good. Johnny, Johnny ain't going. Johnny was cutting up. Johnny had to take him back to church. Johnny up there hitting the church beat. You know how the church go, dun, dun, dun. Johnny up there talking about my. Like he was in church. It was like, when did Johnny become a pastor? He was hitting it like that. Yes, and the aesthetics and the New Edition is a polished, well-oiled machine. That is showmanship. That's how you do it. All of them man, if you're going to go out with New Edition, you better bring it. You better bring it.
Exactly, Alan. I was just about to say that. He got history with drugs really bad. So that's his body is just like,
Bobby looked like he had a stroke, y'all. I know a lot of people with history with drugs. All of them had history with drugs really bad.
Yeah.
But Bobby,
not like Bobby.
Look, Uncle John.
Look. Phoenix. Not today, Phoenix.
So a lot of people have history with drugs. And I think Bobby just had a lot of trauma beyond trauma. When Whitney passed and then his daughter passed, and that was a lot on him, and he looked like he had a stroke because Bobby's limping on one side and his face looked kind of, twisted.
Yeah, I noticed that last time they had a performance.
That.
Yeah, last time they had a performance, I think they were wearing red, and you could tell he was winded. It was just a lot going on.
Well, not only winded, he's limping, and it's like he walked like me down a flight of steps, and I was like, "Oh, Bobby, that's scary," because I know what that is. And I know ain't nobody calling me.
Yes, she is. She got my phone ringing too.
That know the plug. She got my calling, and I'm doing the show.
I'm a little tired.
Oh my gosh. I don't know who in the plug that was calling during that time, but obviously they not watching the Morning Mac show. But anyway, so Bobby would go and come off. Ralph, it was like the number one songs that we was waiting for them to sing. They didn't sing the number one hit, but Bell Biv DeVoe, when they hit Poison. I love me some Bell Biv DeVoe. I always did, you know. And when New Edition would perform like almost an hour and a half, but that is to be expected because there's five groups in the one. You got New Edition, you got Bell Biv DeVoe, you got Ralph Tresvant, you got Johnny Gill, and you got Bobby. Five different people that releasing albums. So there was a plethora of music there, and they sounded good, you know. And I was so I was so proud of that, you know. So yeah, and that was a 4-hour show. We got there at 7:30. How about they started on time? They wasn't on the New Edition. They ain't playing. They like, Tank, you get your ass out there, sing, pretty boy. Go on, show your muscles. Get out there, 7:30. Take was out there. Take was out there singing and stuff. We was like, please don't go. I was like, you know, go ahead, Tank. Go ahead, Tank. You know. And then we started listening. We was like, wait a minute, Tank. What you saying? Then we hear I Can't Make You Love Me If You Don't. I love that song. It's a beautiful song. He sung those songs out in its entirety, but he didn't sing his own songs out. And
that's interesting.
Like, that's what I'm saying. We was like, why the hell? Oh, my sister Shonda had it. She was living. She said, how they go on cut I Deserve? That was her song, I Deserve. She said, how they going to cut that? But he was singing Maxwell Pretty Wings and did not sound like Maxwell. And did not, please don't sing this woman's work. Tank can't hit them high notes like Maxwell did. We was like, oh, no, he didn't. Why would you sing that? Why would you sing that? If anything, why didn't you sing the other New Edition songs that they didn't sing? That they didn't sing all the songs.
New York C Playboy talking about Tank sounded like a dump truck.
Who said that?
No, Alan, I'm doing something.
What he say?
Telling the light-skinned girl making me dizzy. Sit down.
They said Tank sounded like a dump truck. They would be about right. The body and everything looked good, but I'm telling you, when him and Jay Valentine sung, not unless Jay was carrying it, that sounded good. We was like, I said, who is that Bobby Valentine?
Yeah, that song is good.
That was my first time hearing. I was like, ooh, that was nice. But he only used him at the end on that one time. We was like, no, bring him back. They was clapping like, bring him back out. Tank, you go in the back. Bring him back out. So we like, bring Jay Valentine back out. Tank, go sit down. You and Bobby have a drink together. Go sit down. Have some tea. Work on your voice. Get it together.
Don't do Tank like that.
Look, they should have took that Hennessy from Keith last night and gave him some green tea. And a Red Bull with some green, because Keith, man, I'm like, Keith, no. My hands just who would you like to see on tour with New Edition? If New Edition could have brought anybody, what they should have been able to bring anybody. Would you
Mint Condition?
Mint Condition. Is Mint Condition still together?
I don't think so, but I would have loved to hear them.
Yeah, that would have been really good. Because New Edition had a band playing with them. They didn't sing with their music, because their band kind of reminds you of the show tunes. Because when the live band playing, I was like, what show tune is this? You couldn't guess what song they was playing until they started singing. We was like, oh shucks, did you get it yet? Get it? I was like, wait a minute, whose show tune is this? It was My Secret. It was funny. Because then, you know, when they come out singing, they be like, okay, to the band, because it's like the live band. I was like, is this Burt Bacharach in the audience or somewhere up there playing? But it was good. So if we did a tour with New Edition, we would have say Mint Condition. And who would you say, Trayvon? Who could go out there and hang with Mint Condition? I mean, New Edition. Who could go out there and hang? What did Alan say? Alan, you said Maxwell.
Shoot, Boys the Men, Jodeci.
It'd
be so cool to have. Oh, I'm sorry.
Jodeci is only two of the brothers. Jodeci is just KC and JoJo. The DC
Jodeci is not okay.
Go to see the other two was in one of them in rehab, and there's only two of the
I
boys.
was just about to say that, Alan. The all the boy bands, that would be so dope.
You know who I think? Probably not, but who would I've loved to see with New Edition would have been Jagged Edge. Hear me out.
Hmm.
Jagged Edge up there with New Edition would have been hot. Black Street with New because they all came in that area.
Definitely Blackstreet. Yeah.
Black Street that would have been hot. With Chauncey Dillingsworth and all them. So I would have loved to see a boy band legends tour. You know, New Edition, Mint Condition, Black
Well,
Street,
Jagged Edge was more of a two
Jagged Edge.
thousands. But that was a boy band. That was really cool.
You said
If
Jagged
that would
Edge
be
is more than what?
Jagged is more, but they were a 2000s band, 2000s group.
Um,
But what?
Jagged Edge, Promise,
That was
Promise.
in the 2000s. They came out in 2000. But still, they would have been a good part of the. If they did a boy bands tour, that would be
Let me
dope to
see.
have all
Jagged
them on.
Edge wasn't a '90s band.
No, I think they came out in 2000s.
It's
Either
worth
late,
Googling. You know
late
what I'm
90s
doing?
or
I'm
early
about to Google
2000s.
it. When did Jagged Edge come out? Because I remember listening to them.
Well, if they did come out in the 90s, it had to be late 90s.
Look, if I could see, I could look on the back of the CD
This thing
behind me,
in vogue.
but because I can't see. No,
I'm gonna
I
look.
ain't.
I'll look it up real quick.
Okay, I don't want no girl groups on this. I don't want no. I just want to all see all my. I want to see all my boy bands. You know. But back then, if you did the New Edition thing, if you go on the 40 years back, who else was out there with New Edition? That's a lot of history to cover. I'll be sure would have been on spot, but I don't even know if Albie still sings.
Okay, so it was the late 90s. Their first debut album was October 21st, 1997.
97. Okay, because I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I was like, I thought they came out 2000s, but that
Yeah,
maybe they didn't
I was
get
the
really
first one
popular
that was
until
drawn
the
to the
early
music.
2000s.
That's when I was stripping the stuff to that music, Weezy. So,
Well, I wasn't stripping, but I was listening, and so that's why I said it had to be late 90s if that's the case. So it was in the late 90s.
look, I was bad. I mean, I was a good girl, but I'm just saying, I digress. But y'all know what we was
Shoot,
doing
in
while we
97.
was
How old was I? 97. 97. I was 13.
This grown tail. So, Weezy, stop singing that song. Go on, sing.
Let me switch over to
I
this
was in
other
middle
Wi-Fi
school,
so we
going to
don't be
high
Wi-Fi.
school.
That shoot. Meet me in your black dress. We ain't getting no younger, so you might as well do it.
White dress, girl. White dress. White
My
dress.
dress gonna be black. Because I don't want to be traditional. I want a royal blue wedding dress or something like that. I'm
Oh,
not traditional. Just like when at my funeral, I don't want people wearing black for me. Because
that's what
that's
I
not a
said.
summertime. I want
Better
us to have
have
a
some
party.
colors.
Yeah. I have a polka dot casket, and I want everybody to carry me doing the electric
Okay,
slide.
ma.
It's electric. Boogie, something like that.
Woogie, woogie,
I'm
That-
sorry, y'all.
that's,
I don't know what's going on with my internet today. It's normally not tripping like that, but I
that's okay.
apologize.
Keith Sweat did it. When Keith Sweat let that skrill out, a hush fell over Jerusalem and fucked everybody internet up. My Wi-Fi was messed up too. Asked Paul, he was like, what? Keith put everything off the 5-band grid. Keith was up there.
Now, Molly, you making a point. You making a point. He said R. Kelly is better than all of them.
Let me
R.
tell you.
Kelly can sing his
I went
behind
to
off.
see R. Kelly show live. Me and my aunt Pam. This was a few years ago. Before he got locked up, he had a little wait on. Robert would not sing his damn music. He kept giving the mic to the audience. I did not pay
Yeah,
$175
no.
for those tickets. That was at the same arena that we went to see New Edition. I did not pay the money. Then my brother gave it to me as a gift, so I didn't pay the money for it. Anyway, but my brother said, and his wife was sitting on the floor, and my brother gifted me the CD.
Oh, he didn't sing?
And he was singing, and he kept doing this. kept, we were like, come on, Kelly, get nasty with it. We want the chaos. He kept giving it to the damn audience to sing. And I was pissed off about that. But let me tell you who R. Kelly bought with him. He bought my baby Case. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Broke a picture, honey. Yes. Go ahead and get it. He bought Case. And he bought Calvin Richards. Them dudes did it. See, that's what
he brought Calvin Richards with him.
A Case. Calvin Richards and Case. That's what I'm talking about. When you are singing and you know that you are a top 10 group and you bring somebody with you some firepower that could croon to the audience. R. Kelly, it was a nice show. Even though R. Kelly was making the audience sing, it was a mess when it came to R. Kelly part. See, the singing was at the beginning. R. Kelly just had the audience singing with it. R. Kelly got lazy. He done got in the audience. He's up there on the DJ stuff where the DJ be came through the audience and doing like and let everybody else sing. I'm like, come on, R. It wasn't even like the normal R show, I'm like, come on, R.
When did you go?
Before he got in trouble, before they locked him up. Because it was already out the allegations. The last time he was in Baltimore, that's when I went to that last.
So he probably wasn't trying to say certain things so he wouldn't incriminate himself.
But then look, we saw somebody bringing. I thought it was a little girl, but maybe it was a little person. Maybe it was a little person. We was like, I said, did he just get in trouble? Why he bringing that child up there? Why are they taking this child behind? But then it might have been a short person. They was taken behind the stage. We was laughing. It was cutting up. You know what? Let me see. I only been disabled 8 years. So this was when I was disabled. So when was his last? How long R. Kelly been locked up?
This
is
been a couple years. It ain't been that long.
This is before he got locked up, and I remember I was disabled. I was,
Molly said, he said, do you take any pictures or videos that he can share? Let me go to these comments. Let me see.
I have to get them from Misha. She have to download it. Other than the pictures that I sent him, Misha took some nice.
Let me read some of these comments. Malik said it's about using the public stop entertainers talk just to kill most of the times. Alan said Maxwell is his favorite artist ever. He loved Maxwell to death. I know every song and everywhere I make babies to Maxwell. He also said when we were naming the boy bands, New Editions, Drew Hill, Jodeci, 112, and Jagged Edge, Boys and Men, Ultimate Band, R&B tour.
112, yeah.
New NYC Playboy 78 said they need some rappers, Big Daddy Kane or Rakim. Alan said Escape and In Vogue, but you said you don't want women, you just want the men. Yeah. Molly said the best singers in the street and church. I know a crackhead that can out-sing all of them and while he high. Yes, that is so true. That's so true. Alan said all was late 90s. He also said New Edition and NSYNC. Yeah, I like NSYNC. King Jay-Z said 1996 I Gotta Be was their first hit. Okay.
Yeah, I love that song.
He said around that time, King Jay-Z said Jagged Edge. Alan said I was eating chicken strips. You was eating chicken strips in 97.
That was the time when Alan was still in my car.
Oh, you know what?
Him and my cousin was still.
I think we the same. Are we the same age? Are you older than me, Alan? Molly said Kelly was
older than you, Weezy.
Okay, talking about he was eating chicken strips. Yeah, he was still in car. Molly said,
yeah.
He said, "Damn, you a young and like, I will be 39 this year." Yes. R. Kelly better than all of them. That's Molly. Alan said he agreed. He said, "Pay the damn bill." Talking to
R. Kelly, you
Trayvon.
All of them.
He also said he was pointing at little girls with the mic. You get peed on and you get peed on. Stupid. Oh, you get peed on and you get peed on. Molly said my experience was good. You take any. Okay, yeah, we did. That's all the comment.
Now, Uncle Charlie, when I go look at those older, like Jeffrey Osborne still got it. Jeffrey, he coming to the
So
Birchman.
Smokey Robinson still trying to whine and grind.
Smokey Robinson, his voice is cracking. All of that facelifting that Smokey doing. That's why he can't
Yeah,
sing no more because it's tight
he
in his face.
whining and grinding. He trying to let them
Smokey
young
never
girls
could
know
dance.
he
Y'all
got a
know that.
little hip movement.
Smokey never could dance. So no, not with the Smokey. Where everybody go? See, Keith Sweat done got everybody algorithm all off and is messing with the internet. Everybody internet. Look at this. See, Molly. Let's see.
Sorry, y'all. I was fake hip thrusting and pushed the damn button.
I thought it was Keith. I said Keith done got wheezy.
He said he graduated in '96. Yeah, I was. I was. You're a little pup, and I'm glad to be a little pup. Okay, thank you, sir. I'll take that by age, because everything else ain't no little pup. All this experience I done had to deal with ain't nothing pup about.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm
My
probably
signal's
older
been
than
crazy
you
today.
because I done had 5 children with me. My body probably older than yours.
Trey, you on the road? You driving?
Yes, I am.
Be careful now.
Oh, I'm okay. I'm hands free.
Okay.
Get your cousin. I'm gonna fight you when I see you. I swear I'm gonna fight you when I see
Baby,
you.
like
Not you, Trayvon. Allen in
here.
here acting up again.
Oh, I know he is. I was
You
trying
know
to catch
he's
the
talking about
conference
something.
rolling in.
Her
But
nose
my
hit
bad
the
about the
button.
signal, y'all. I don't know what it was. I think my phone was trying to connect to my home Wi-Fi and my Wi-Fi hotspot at the same time, so it kept going back and forth. So I apologize for that, y'all.
When he said your forehead hit the button.
No, my nose. Talking about my pointy nose. My
he
nose ain't
usually
that damn pointy.
forehead, so I'm surprised at that.
That's because we both got big foreheads. Okay.
Yes, I do.
All cute people have big foreheads. Trey got a big forehead. Where is that? Under there. Molly said.
All that. You see all that forehead? Look, I ain't
Molly
gonna
said.
put that on my dad. If y'all seen a comment from DJ comment, that's my dad watching.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Molly said, "Who
But I
called
ain't
you
get
and
that from him. I
sold
think that's the mom's side
Trayvon?"
of the family, but
You heard me, Trayvon.
I'm all right. I think a lot. I got a lot on my mind. Shit.
I know, right, Trayvon. Molly said, "Who called you done stole?"
Oh no. I definitely wouldn't tell you I stole nobody's shit with my dad watching, but nah, it's my
you about to get it
premise. Miss Beth, I don't know if you can see it.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Hello. Hold on. You know what, Alan? Alan, I'm gonna you up when I see your. Okay. Because first and foremost, my boss not older than you. You know why? Because all my kids by my ex-husband. And so my boss ain't been misused because they ain't been all over the damn city or the world. Thank you very much. I probably got less mileage than 3/4 of the United States on this booty. Thank you. And it still works. And it's still catching. And we still going.
Thank you kindly.
He's talking about Djibouti, and I ain't talking about in Sudan. I'm talking about Djibouti right there. He's talking about they over there got posted out at Djibouti. How about the war in Sudan?
I'm gonna fight his ass.
It's okay. He's look at Allison. Look at God. Look at God. I know that's right. But that
look at him, David.
That was the experience of Monday Madness and what grind my gears about going to a show. A show just isn't shows anymore. You know, I get more enjoyment out of comedy shows because when I went to the Baltimore Civic Center a couple of months ago, saw Cat Williams and friends.
Oh,
and
he is so amazing.
This an awesome show because you didn't know who was on the lineup with Cat Williams and friends. Cat Williams just said it was him. We thought it was just going to be him, but he had Mark Curry. He had
he had Mark Curry.
Hanging with Mr. Cooper is like that.
Yeah.
I never knew Mark Curry was as funny as he was over there. You know, hanging with Mr. Cooper on TV, but Mark is a damn fool.
He always been funny. I like Mark Curry.
Cat had some, and then Tony Roberts. Oh my goodness,
that boy is retarded. He is so retarded. Oh
Yes,
my
he
God. I
is.
mean, well, we can't use that word. He is so crazy.
Tony Robbins. No, Tony Robbins is that he is retarded. That ain't got nothing to do with mentally delayed people. Tony Robbins, that joker sick. But man, so that was a great show. That was, I mean, when with Cat Williams, and it was less than the new edition show, but we laughed. The new people coming in, they was a little funny. Then the jokes kept getting better and better and better. We was like, oh shucks, and we had a good time there. So and you get to listen to music during the comedy show. And they was cutting up my boy. He did the Baltimore. He was talking about the Squeegee Boys, and that was the guy that played in it was in Cat Williams Meet the Browns. I mean, not Meet the Blacks, when they did with Michael Blackson was in there. The guy that played the goat thing with the vampire one, the last Cat Williams thing.
I can't remember his name, but I know who you're talking about.
He was standing. He had us cracking up. He played in them, and he looked good. He said, "I'm 50 something." He said that Joker looked good. He took his shirt and stuff off. The other dude, he had the bald head. He did the Baltimore dance. He said, "Yeah, I think I was gonna come to Baltimore and not knowing that dance. You know that dance. I wake up at 5 in the morning. You know how they be doing on hip hop. How they put their bags across their neck and be doing that little dance. That Joker got down. He was getting down, and he was funny. I was like, I saw some dancing. I saw some sexiness. I heard music, and I got a bunch of jokes. That was an awesome night.
Alan said, I mean, not Alan, was it Alan? Yeah, Alan said, did you see the Whitney movie? I haven't watched it yet. I want to see. Is it good?
It is all.
No, the one I want to dance with somebody. That one, her story. No, I didn't get a chance to see that.
I was seeing some of the Bobby Christina story last night. Don't ask me what happened because I fell asleep when I woke up with the credits rolling. But not because it was boring or nothing like that, but just because I was already tired. But I didn't know they had a Bobby Christina story either. I'm gonna watch that. But I'm kind of tired of the same.
Wow, on Netflix.
Type of storyline, though.
All of that stuff is tragic, and if you're not careful, you can easily get swept up in drugs and alcohol easily. Because I see it in the little comedy circle that I'm running in and stuff, and I'm just like, wow, these people go on. I mean, performing is very, very tiresome, and sometimes people they say they need to pick me up. If I need to pick me up, I would drink a Red Bull. Forget all that. I ain't with that. All that.
No.
I ain't with all that. If I need to pick me up, if it's that bad, I'm not going to turn to alcohol or drugs for the pick me up, or they tired, or And even when I'm in a lot of pain. No.
Yeah, that Molly said they kill us, then make money off our story, and that's so true. That is so true.
Yeah, they pumping so many movies and all this stuff about it. Why you ain't give her all this while she was alive?
Right. Alan said the movie is cool. He liked it. He also said, "Have you seen Dear Mama? That's a must see." Now I have not seen that. What platform is that on? Is that the one where his mother's when they what platform is that on?
Well, Betty Shabazz is that was his mother name? No, that's Malcolm X's wife name, Betty Shabazz.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah.
With a 2-part. It says Alan Williams.
Oh, yeah. Molly said he liked it.
Okay, I got to see that, Dear Mama. Yeah, definitely. Look, so we're about to get on out of here. That's the end of the Money Matters. But before I go, I want to do a little housekeeper, pay a little bills, which I'm telling you guys, this Saturday, April the 29th, if Molly could put the flyer up so everybody can see. If you haven't already gotten your tickets to Tea Time Media, that's the event that's coming up this Saturday. It's not just me. It's a networking. Other people going to be out there. A lot of stuff. Vendors. It should be very informational. You get a phenomenal lunch at Martin's Crosswind and tea. That's going to be really neat. the tea time thing with the different tea sets, the different tea. I don't know how tea party goes, so I just hope they got some Earl Grey.
Ma'am, expound your tea palettes, okay?
So I just like the breakfast blend, you know.
You
So
know what? I gotta these comments. Let's see. Oh, Slicky here. He said late but here. Alan said I found out Tupac's mother, Afani Secure created the right of service for hospital. What? Slicky said, see you later.
all right, baby. Love you, Slicky.
Also, let me
But then
let
he
me
said
comment
that he
because I just see
created
it.
the right of service for a hospital.
Yeah, ain't
What
that
is that?
something? Probably because they didn't treat black people back then, and so I guess black people, women, they even gave white women a hard time sometimes. But I guess she created where everybody had the right for service in the hospital.
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
Alan said he just did a tea party catering gig. Look at you. Look at you. I'm about to talk to you.
Look, how was it, Alan? You got to tell me how it was, cause did everybody have their hats on? Louise, I gotta wear a hat?
If you don't have a hat, I always order the little small clip-in hats for those, just in case people don't have hats. Let me show you. Give me one of them hats out the window so I can show Miss Reese what it looks like. But you don't have to if you want to, because I had a hat on. I see you a picture of what I had on, but I ordered the little clip-ons for people who don't have it. It's so cute. Look right there in the
Like the little
window.
yarmulkes? They look like.
Look on the floor in front of the window
Do they look like
by the
yarmulkes?
bag.
Like with just flowers?
No, it's not no. He said it was dope. I did it for a country club. Oh, cool. Yeah, right here, right there. Give me that right there, under the orange thing right there. So this is one of the hats I ordered. So you just put that on. Can you see it?
I'm making it big. Oh, that's a teeny tiny hat.
Yeah. So you put it on like right here, and you have a little hat.
That's a bow.
Hey, Slicky. Yeah, put it back. Yeah, I ordered those for those who this might not, because people aren't used to doing tea parties. People aren't used to dressing up anymore. We used to dress like ladies, and the gentlemen used to
Yeah.
dress like gentlemen. We don't dress that way anymore. So I ordered it because people don't know what to get. And for the next event, June 17th, Alan, I'm going to talk to you. June 17th. That is not. He's talking about that's for eggplant. You know what eggplant is.
Oh,
June
that's
June 17th is the next event, and gentlemen will be there as well. So I'm going to order some little top hats along with the other hats. So everybody had their own
oh.
little hats. It's
So
gonna
they
be
get
cool.
everybody can look like Mr. Peanut.
Just everybody feel like they are included. He said tea sandwiches, fruit snacks. I had pics on my page. Okay, I'll look on there. Also, I'm just saying, Alan talking about some. He talking about some. I'm older. I'm a Leo. I'm king. You watch your tone.
He's
In
a
case
Leo
you
too.
forgotten, yeah, I'm a Leo too. So in case you forgotten how the animal kingdom works, yes, you are the king.
He is older too,
But
Weezy.
I don't care. He needs to listen. The lioness does the hunting. We raise the children. We do honor our king, right? The king, the lion. But we also let you know when you ain't right. If you ain't never watched Animal Planet, go watch it because that lioness goes with that king. Okay. We also protect our king as well. So you may be older, but I do most of the work. So I got a little say there, buddy.
Said she do most of the work.
He said, your big head ass need a special hand. First of all, buddy, like no, but you report back to me. Exactly. That's what I said. We may honor, and I don't report to you at all because you ain't my man. First of all. Second of all,
Thank you, Slicky. They need Jesus. Both of them. Both of them need it.
hallelujah.
This is yellow on yellow crime. They up there fighting, and both of them are
See, this is
killing
why this my
each
adopted cousin. This is why he my adopted cousin because we can
other.
go
Look,
all.
both
He
of them
act just like me and my
fluorescent
cousins used
beige.
to act.
That's both of them are fluorescent beige, and they go ahead and learn to fight each other. Molly, come on in here and stop this violence. Beige on beige violence.
My
Let
head
me
not big, Alan. I got a small head. My ears big.
I said he got weed and
You better
God.
leave me alone.
He got weed and God, Slicky. So he don't need Jesus.
Oh, he got the double time.
Oh yeah, they gonna go ahead.
Molly
Get
post
on here
my
It's the
Friday.
follow.
other way around, Alan. I got a big body and a little head.
Yeah.
Bevo Lottie got more head than he got body.
That ain't Louise. It's the other way.
Yeah, it's another good
I'm
show.
calling you Bevo Booty. Got more head than my Aunt Judy. Got more butt.
Oh my goodness.
Weezy got hips and butt. That's the devil
I
dangerous
do not have
combination.
that type of body, ma'am. Do
She
not
got she
mislead these
Weezy
people.
comes out. Weezy got Weezy ain't no barrel like
Don't
me.
believe
She ain't no
her.
2 liter. Weezy come in and go out. Weezy got hips. Okay, and everybody's
I
seen Weezy hips.
have.
We everybody know Weezy got
I
some
can fit
hips
my
and thighs.
clothes.
Everybody seen it. Everybody know Weezy got it. Boom, 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 knock a tray over. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't believe her, y'all. I can fit in my clothes. Okay.
That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with having a coke bag. We got a couple more comments before we get out of here. Jesus, another subject for me. I have a show on that. Uh-oh.
Oh, you got to come on. Slicky,
Slicky said, I
you
like
get in the
that bag.
corner. Get in the corner. If we had that conversation, Alan, you got to come on because we would like to hear your viewpoints on it outside of the chat.
Straight from religion talk. Yeah, a lot of people do, man.
Yeah, yeah.
They get pissed off at me, but they
That's
don't
a
want to
sensitive
fight.
subject for a lot of people
Yeah, I don't know why. But,
because of the indoctrination. But we ain't gonna go there today.
yeah, we ain't gonna go there. We'll talk about it. How to make sure you tune in. It was another good show edition of Monday Madness. Trey, we miss you, man. We catch you on the outro next time. Trey, in and out of connection. Alan said that boy was hunting for connection.
So crazy.
He's out there getting it. But it was a good show overall. I don't really listen to music that well. I ain't really a music guy, but for the ones that I do know, I like their music. The ones that y'all was listening to, I heard a lot of their old music and it was always good. So I never really get into like who better and who. I just think that's the kryptonite, that comes to black people. When we hear white artists, a lot of people like, oh, I like that band. I like this white artist. She good. She that. When it come to black people, it's like, oh, no addition good, but Tank, he was okay. We started comparing, who performance was better. This person did better, but all of them probably did okay. But I just try to stay out of that. I just try to give everybody their credit. It's their time. They old anyway. They still out there, so obviously they need the money. So you don't see Jay-Z and them out here doing tours, because they got the money right now. So hopefully the younger artists learn from this, do what you can do now. Because I believe Bobby and them was young. They made mistakes by not working together, but now they all need each other. But
Yeah.
they'd have been in a better position if they just worked together when they was young, when they was popping. So the youngest should learn from this and learn how to stick together. Because I just look at them as B2K. They're going to be doing the same thing 20 years from now, trying to link up. Omarion ain't gonna sound the same, and everybody
They
Lil
doing
Fizz.
it now. They
Yeah,
doing
I
it
know.
now.
Yeah, and it ain't working. They still in and out. Lil Fizz hitting Omarion, baby mother. It's a bunch of BS,
It's
but
crazy.
later on they gonna need each other, and all the loyalty gonna come aboard because life happens. Say why Weezy nice bad? They still talking about Weezy baddie bad. Let's get up out of here. Good show though, Reese. Man.
Please.
See you later, Woo, man. Waking up all late. Man, I'm gonna send you the link, matter of fact. Come in and talk to us. Later. All right, Reese. All right, Weezy.
All right. I'm out.